So in this video I will be showing how to make a chain and then how to work in the chain with single crochet. I have a good friend that I'm trying to teach how to crochet because crochet is a good habit to have. So you cross to make your slip knot, and then you pull yarn through, and then you pull taut. I say slip knot, and then we're not going to work with that little tail. We are going to work with this yarn. And we're going to wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through. I don't know if that's getting that good. There we go. That's a little bit clearer. So I'll make about, I don't know, 5. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do one more. Pull through. Okay. So single crochet. I'm gonna skip this chain here just because it's gonna be a little easier to work in this chain. I mean, I guess I could work in that chain, but then it kind of comes out, right? So let's skip the first chain. Now if you're working in these back little humps, it's not going to do that. Like I could work in the first hump, but if you're working in the chain 2, 3, 4, 5, you don't want to work in that chain because your work is already in it. You could work in this hump here if you want to work along the humps, but if you're going to work in a chain, you're going to have to work in that second chain from that one. And starting out, it's a little easier to work in the chain, so you just go under this one loop, pull through. Now 2 on the loop, then you wrap around and you pull. I don't know how clear that is. You pull through 2. Okay, now I've worked in this one, so I'm going to work under this one. Okay, pull through. Now I have 2, so I wrap around and I pull through 2. That is a single crochet. So I worked in this one. Now I'm going to work in this chain, pull through. Now I have 2 loops, wrap around again, pull through 2. Now if I just I'll show you what a slip stitch is. If I just pulled through and then I pulled through this, that's a slip stitch. That is not a single crochet. You see how this single crochets have 2 little bumps here? The slip stitch does not. Okay, I'm gonna undo that one because I just want to. Now you will be working slip stitches in different works, but if you want to just work a simple single crochet scarf or just learning the single crochet, you're going to need to pull through 2. Okay, and a lot of times you just chain 1 and then turn your work, and then instead of working in the chain, you're going to work in stitches, and the stitches are pretty apparent. It's under this V shape, and it's in these holes. You'll work in these holes under the 2 under the stitch. So this is in the stitch under these 2 loops, V shape, whatever you want to call it. Again, you pull through and then you pull through 2, and then you just keep going along, and then at the end you can chain 1 and turn and go back. Make sure that you don't work in your chain 1 because then you'll be adding length to your material, and in the beginning counting is good, especially if you're new to it, but if you have a good eye that you're not like adding or reducing stitches, then you don't need to count, but in the beginning counting is good, so you're not adding an extra stitch or working in that little tight stitch at the end when you chain up. Okay, alright, that's it.